He should eat faster. He eats faster when he's in with Rufus. So if we're catching a horse, of course, where are we going to approach?
The left shoulder?
Yep, at the shoulder. We're not going to walk up behind him. We're going to walk up to him and say, howdy Scott, how you going? Give him a pat, let him know we're here. Rope around the neck. I've already got my horse half caught. Yeah, he's a wild horse. He's never been touched before. Now, there's lots of ways to do halters. I like to put mine over here and then put his nose in there because I can pull up, I've got control of my horse. Some people like to put their nose in there, and I can tell you there's some horses that start dicking around with their nose. So I personally like to have this over and then put his nose through it, but that's a personal thing. Do up your halter, and I've got my horse caught. Now, for information on rope halters, just turn around. Yep. I'm just about there. You're reading my mind, Toby. Exactly. Now, if you want to just come up here so you can see, this is his, I've used a rope halter, and there's lots of reasons why people use these. So you're going to come down from the back of the loop, come through to the front. Now, and the biggest thing with tying these things up, tying anything up, is don't put your fingers in the holes. So you then put the loose end behind your loop, but below. That makes your little hole, and then you're going to insert the end of your rope. And it's always below. You're going to tie below because we can always get it undone. Now, for those who don't hard tie, it's not so much a problem, although if a horse pulls back with bowling twine, it does get tighter. If the horse pulls back, you can always break it open because you can always get that top loop and then loosen it. I'd love to show you how not to do it, but then that would be a negative example, and we wouldn't want to do that, would we? So, lead rope, of course, we're going to, well, this is a very short lead rope, but we're going to fold it, we're not going to put it around our hands. Now, some places like to hold their horses right up on the clip. Personally, I like to give a little bit more lead so that I can say, walk over there. When we're going to be leading our horse, when we start to turn him, and this is a hard one to actually teach kids, but once they get it, they just get a little bit more, oh, I can put this horse where I want it. And that is, if I want to turn him, I'm going to push him away from me. Away, move your feet, move spot. And then we're going to push him and pull him. You can push and pull your horse there. So that's how we're going to turn him, is just by pushing away. Why are we going to push the horse away rather than pull it towards us?
If they had a fry, it would jump away from you.
Yep. Yep.
So it doesn't step.
It doesn't step on you, exactly. Especially beginners who are going to pull, and that horse is going to walk towards them and can step on them. And then you get the beginners who start walking and the horse follows them, and then they start running and the horse trots. Oh my God, it's chasing me. It gets quite amusing. Okay, so we're going to lead Scotty up and follow him up in a sec. Now we're going to go and tie him up, just because he's such a big wild beastie. Come on, stop. And again, when you're leading, try not to let your horses or your clients have your horses walk behind you. Because I can tell you, if you start hearing something happening behind you, you don't know where they are. They're just going to walk back and forth. Taken us per little pony to his spot where he's going to be tied. Lots of ways to tie horses, hard tie, soft tie, whatever. This is the way we're going to be working, is with a quick release knot. This is what we do use here at Wirraway, I know. So we're just going to put a fold in our rope, put it through the twine, twist it a couple of times, and then put the end of the rope through. But don't go through and pull it through with your fingers. Does that make sense? Yeah, have I got it right in? Yeah, I have. Now, what's the point of a quick release knot? Can anyone tell me?
Be quickly undone.
It can be quickly undone. In the case of an emergency, and this horse starts to pull back, am I going to run in here and quickly release him, or am I going to walk away and let him just work it out? Have I done a quick release knot so I can jump in and save him? No, definitely not. Horse is pulling back, get out of the way. The quick release knot's there so that you can be efficient. Shit, my knot out of the way.
You put the wrong section in.
Yeah. He did, that was going to, I got it back to front. It worked. I'm good at this. There we go, that was better. The point of the quick release is at work, it's quick to release. It's easy for children, but if a horse is ever pulling back, get out of their way. It's not our job to help it. That's why we're trying to twine in beginner programs, because kids are going to make mistakes. Alright, and it just means that if the horse gets into trouble, he can get himself out of trouble. Any questions? Perfect. Righto, let's settle him. Done.
It's a bit, you know, weird that you can't.
Oh my god, it's pretty good. How'd you go today, Sharon?
Yeah, I think I went well.
Did you write? You didn't. You finished your lesson yesterday.
Yeah. I think I went well in the lessons though, because I'm not used to trotting around cones, which Peter had us do. Yeah.
Did you ride?
Yeah, I did. I rode Joker.
Oh, Joker. How was your final lesson? Happy with it? One thing I wanted to leave today is to feel happy with how my last lesson went. I feel okay.
Me too. By the third one, you kind of go, yeah, I know what I'm meant to be doing. Like,
Yeah.
He's getting very panicky, and he's starting to think he wants to go that way with his horse.
He doesn't want to look.
He doesn't want to look. Matt.
Yeah, I would have got everyone off the horse
Yeah.
by now and having them hold the horse.
Yeah.
And if safe to do so, I would have, presuming that I've put a lead rope on every horse like was advised yesterday, I would have tied as many of the horses up in a safe position if safe to do so.
Okay. So you're tying them as you go.
Yeah.
So I can't
So
remember
I've
who
dismounted,
I can't remember who
tied up,
Yeah, I tied my horse.
and then just work down the line and just get them to stay there and try and just pat their horse and keep them calm.
Okay. So, Jess, sorry, Kathy. At the moment, I'm on my way tying up.
Given the position of where Toby has fallen
Yeah.
and the severity of what it seems, I would actually have used a top rider to tie their horse to block the rest of the horses, and then got off and attended to him straight away before worrying about the other riders and called for emergency help.
You
If,
don't know what the emergency is.
yeah, I'm just thinking he's closer so he can get there fastest.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea that you tie your horse and secure the riders. They obviously have to dismount and take a step back away from the horse as well. Because if they were to panic and whatnot on the fence.
Would you leave your riders standing with their horse?
No.
That's because you're being so cute.
When I was a kid, I used to like do a bomb, like how you bomb into the pool. Like,
Oh, yes! I think you know how to do that.
See if you can do it.
These days.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Jump on your butt. It's fun.
Come on, do it!
A nice split.
Okay.
Do it.
2, 3.
I thought,
Good job.
climactic. All I heard was, let's do it together. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then they just sit on their bum. I thought you were going to do it.
Just make sure you don't trip over anything in your rush.
Pictures of the arenas down the bottom?
Not like detailed ones. Oh my goodness, this place is huge. Oh my god, they got a mini golf course. How cool is that?
Craziness.
Are you just taking photos or are you taking like one long video?
Oh no, photos.
My parents won't mind if it's just one running commentary on the way.
Oh, he hopped on.
He's a cutie.
Oh,
He's the same size as my cockatiel. My cockatiel's really fat as well. Feed him up.
you better take him away, please now.
Do you want a photo with him?
Oh, can I? Yeah. Oh, thanks.
That'd be cute. I'll stop.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I didn't get to talk too much, but
Hmm.
yeah.
We all got to know each other somehow, even if we didn't talk that much to each other, so. Hmm.
Too.
We may see you again one day.
Oh, now these are like private residents and stuff, aren't they? So we can't
I think, yeah.
go here.
This must be Matt's house that he's talking about.
But they're very cool. I'm still taking photos of them. Anyway.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, these are the backs. That's handy to know.
Backs of the bunkhouses.
Dog walking.
When my mum and dad watch these back on our TV, they'll be like, why is there commentary? Ah! I don't know where the low ropes course is, but they have a low ropes course as well somewhere.
I've got a round yard already. So that's okay.
I can't run that fast. I can't run while holding a camera, it's not good. And especially in thongs as
I
well.
don't know how long the interviews go for. I don't know.
Toby sounded like he was sort of a quarter way through it when I was
Oh, yeah.
there.
So we've got a little bit of time there.
By the sound of it, yeah.
How long did Peter's go for?
I didn't take notice. Whoop.
I think I've got this one already. I just...
And maybe just go down and take a sneaky one of inside the arena from the tack shed.
Yeah.
I went down there and no one told me off, and then it was out here, so if Nina doesn't tell you off, you're good. I gotta remember that you're not taking a video, you're taking photos.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you don't mind
Mind what?
if you cut into the video about being videoed.
Oh, no, I don't mind. As long as you don't mind. Probably, like, in
It's
the
always
way,
nice to double check just in case.
probably in the way of your view.
Oh my goodness, there's so much property.
I know. This is great organisation of helmets. Hey, I'm gonna go photo.
Yeah.
Helmets.
There's so much stuff to like get in video in the tack shed. Just go up and down in the serpentine pattern to get it all in.
That's awesome. What is all that even?
Just old lead ropes and side reins and lunging equipment.
This is very well organised. It's good to...
It really is.
Yeah.
And it's good to get a sort of a catalogue, if you would.
Yeah, because this is giving me ideas for my own place.
Especially the stock saddle idea, that's brilliant for beginners.
Yeah.
I'll definitely take that away.
Stock saddles are my favourite anyway, so I'm kind of glad about that. There's an actual water trough in here, that's amazing.
I know. If you have a big arena like this, it's like amazing because you can just let your horse free in the closed arena and it can go and drink and stuff. Oh. Hello, ponies! Filing cabinets and a mini fridge in there as well.